Okay, now let's take a look at the network page in the Cloudflare administration. And there's a few settings in here that are worth mentioning. First is this HTTP2 and Speedy. All you need to be aware of is this is a brand new web technology that's already helping speed up a lot of web pages online, and most modern web browsers are capable of interpreting these new protocols. And it's so important that Cloudflare do provide it, and they don't even make an option to turn it off. It doesn't affect you poorly in any way. There's no disadvantage to having this on. So it's permanently switched on for all Cloudflare accounts, and that's a good thing. The next thing is IPv6 compatibility. IPv6 version 6 is the new version of the IP protocol that's been around for a long time and is due to come out and is supposed to one day replace IPv4, which is what we currently all use. But it's not going to happen anytime soon. So right now, you don't need to worry about this. You don't need to turn this setting on. It's just an extra layer of complexity that you don't need. The next one is turned on by default, and it's WebSockets. This is a new feature that Cloudflare added, and they made a big song and a dance about it, but I guess it is quite important for some types of web apps, but not WordPress. If you're running WordPress, and you probably are if you're looking at this course, WordPress doesn't use WebSockets, so you can safely turn this off. It's just an extra layer of complexity that you don't need. Sudo IPv4. Again, this is to do with the introduction of IP version 6, but that's not going to happen anytime soon, so you can leave this in its default off. The next setting is IP geolocation, and this is very important. And what this does is it adds a small a line of code in the incoming header. Remember, all your traffic is actually coming from the visitor to Cloudflare, and then Cloudflare is sending it on to you. And Cloudflare can insert various bits of information in that traffic as it comes to your server. One of the things they can add is the IP geolocation, exactly which country the visitor's IP address is coming from. And they can add that to your header, and then you can do various things with it. So we need to turn this on, and I'll show you in the next video exactly how we can leverage that information from Cloudflare to protect our WP admin setting pages even further. The maximum upload size is 100 megabytes for a free account. You can extend that a little bit, but you'd have to go all the way up to a business account, which is $200 a month. I don't recommend you do that. 100 megabytes is plenty to be uploading via the browser. Remember, this is only uploading via the browser, so uploading within WP admin. If you're trying to upload stuff that's bigger than 100 megabytes within WP admin, you've got to ask yourself why. You should be using FTP for the FTP clients and protocols for anything that's bigger than 100 megabytes, and that will be enforced by Cloudflare. So you cannot upload anything bigger than 100 megabytes through the Cloudflare network. If you really, really have to, then you could turn it on into developer mode, or you could turn off Cloudflare, pause it temporarily as I showed you in previous videos. The final two settings aren't relevant because they need to be upgraded to the enterprise plan, which starts at about $5,000 a month, so it's not relevant to us. So that's the network settings page. Just remember to turn on or make sure IP geolocation is on, and that you can turn off WebSockets, and the SPDY is already defaulted to on, and you can't change that. Okay, thanks.